Hey everyone, I wanted to make a video about one of the biggest problems that I see when people are showing up to their allyship practice, which is losing momentum. Now, momentum is hard. If you can show up every single day for your allyship practice, and I'm going to mention this in another video, depending on when this drops, the gains that you're going to get over time eventually are going to reach sort of an exponential curve where you've created a structure, you've created a life in which the results of allyship emerge out of you very effortlessly. But the only way to get these results is to show up consistently. And because people and allyship is so important and so difficult for people to show up to, any mistake that they can make makes it difficult for them to want to get back on the horse, because now their anxiety brain is imagining all sorts of new ways that they can do a bad job at this thing that's very important for them. Which is why I try and encourage people to bring as much play and fun and gamify their allyship experience, because no one's ever really had to struggle to get back on the horse for playing Super Mario. I mean, sometimes you'll take a break, but because it's so fun, you're drawn back to it. So here are some mindset shifts that are really important for getting back on the horse, because it's really easy to give up and just believe that you're not good enough to show up as an ally. So the first thing is plan for failure. That's probably the biggest one. Know that you are not going to succeed every single time, and sometimes the thing that you're not going to succeed at is failing. So if you know that's going to be the case, you can pre-plan for when you don't show up how you want to. If you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, I don't want to do my allyship practice, there should be 4 to 5 steps in front of you that should make it easy for you to get back on. Or more specifically, make it hard for you to get off, and that's number 2. Make it difficult for you to abandon the path. This is where accountability comes in. This is where getting a coach, working with a team, working on a project that actually is sort of important, has regular milestones, is going to be really key for that. Now, sometimes people lean on this one a little bit too much, and they let the feelings of others decide if they're going to show up or not, which can sometimes create even a worse situation where now social anxiety is keeping them from showing up. So the next thing I'd say is make stretch goals and make long-term goals so that you can catch up if you need to. In Mastering the Game of Allyship, one of the main goals of the course is just do 45 3-2-1s. Now, you can do the 45 3-2-1s every single day, and that's the easiest version, but you can still get the goal just by future pacing and putting it farther in the future. So when people are going after perfectionism and saying, like, I've got to do everything perfect, that's really setting yourself up to fail, and usually it's a part of you that's sabotaging yourself so that you don't succeed. So being able to get back on the horse, knowing that you're not going to be perfect, and keep your goal in mind that you can track is going to be really good for that. And then also make your basic goal very easy. Now, I'm not saying choose easy goals, but especially if you're starting out, make it so small that you can't help but showing up. So maybe if part of your allyship practice is reading a book every week, make the actual thing that you track reading 3 pages. Make it so small that it's really difficult for you to mess up. And then you can always go further to the degree that it's fun. And again, going back to sort of the original premise of this course, if what you're doing is truly fun, you will be drawn to go do the thing. So make sure you're always keeping room in your life for fun. Make sure that your allyship practice connects to that fun. And so if you're creating a practice of having fun, and the allyship practice that you've established for yourself is fun, and you're rewarding yourself and everything's cool, things should sort of come together. But again, the key is going to be accountability, making it small, planning for failure, and making sure that you design an experience that you really want to show up to. So again, we do all of this in Mastering the Game of Allyship, which is a course that I've created to make it so that it's really easy and fun for people to show up as their best self. We do parts integration work where you get to find all the different parts that are holding you back from showing up as an ally, dialogue with them, integrate them into your experience, and use their creative energy to come up with a specifically tailored allyship practice that'll get you the results that you're looking for. So if you're interested in that, hit me up at the link in the bio, and then share this with anyone who you think this will resonate with. Until next time.